games are so much fun to watch. Because if anyone positions that, they die. Because not a lot of people know how to position.
Yeah, it's great, but it's like, it's just there's all sorts of catch potential with them because, like, the assassins are so squishy, and if they're in the wrong position, then it's really easy for them to get bursted. But if you're wondering why Geynksters isn't banning, they have 2 E-subs, so they lose 2 bans.
And another assassin ban coming out, being a Zeddig Bailey are just targeting this midlaner.
Yeah, poor Popper, dude.
I love seeing that. Poor Popper.
I'm letting that time run out.
No cure for fools.
The Yasuo ban, that's a flex ban.
Hey, I think they're really just target banning Boppers. I think he's just by far the best player on the team. If I had to take a guess.
Yeah, it seems like it could be possible. Mundo ban, it's a pretty decent ban. I don't know if Cool Dog plays him, but I know that he's rather strong right now. The Twitch picked up for the one true Urgod. Teemo. The Teemo picked up. Ooh, baby.
Gummy's in on this cast now. Cheater. Teemo, that's an interesting pick. I love seeing stuff like this in these type of games. It's awesome. And the Trundle following up for the red side. Teemo Trundle. I don't think... Yeah, they're not picking for other people. They're just picking for themselves here. And I think that may be a Jax going into the Teemo. That could be a Jax jungle, though. That has an insane flex potential. Or if they wanted to have fun, they could run a Bruiser bot lane. That could be Twitch jungle.
Yeah, I was just thinking that Twitch jungle.
That'd be awesome.
Clown Fiesta, dude. The Clown Fiesta.
They could run a Lulu mid with that.
The Cassio, yeah, I've actually...
ruined. It's ruined.
It's ruined.
KD. That's mid. Okay. See, I honestly, I can respect these type of teams. I don't know if it's just because of the lack of champions, but they're just picking for themselves. These type of teams are always fun to watch. Yeah, Twist. Ooh, this is a bad. He's taking himself up into a. Oh, never mind.
Echo though, I like that pick. I actually.
Too soon.
I like the way both teams are shaping out. The Teemo's kind of a weird pick, but I mean, like he can get really annoying. Like I don't know if you've ever played against a fed Teemo, but it sucks a lot. But a good stun CC chains for the big Twitch in that mid to late game should be interesting to see. If they can chain their CC on a lot of people, the Kaisa ban.
Kaisa ban coming out, I like that.
That's gonna be a Morgana ban for the final ban from Geynksters. I guess they don't want that Morgana Twitch. That could be pretty gross, especially with all the CC that that Frost Wolves have already drafted. But the Lucian coming out, I haven't seen one of those being played in a little bit. Lucian's a really strong AD. Ornn picked up to try and combat that Teemo in the top lane. See who the support is for the Frost Wolves. The Taric.
I respect that.
The Taric versus the Alistar. I really like both bot lanes. I don't feel like Twitch. I feel like Twitch is still pretty good. Like I feel like he isn't played a whole lot. I feel like Twitch is still really good though because of the fact that he can hit literally everybody, especially in a composition like the one that Frostwolves has drafted. They're going to be wanting to go for those fights and getting those CC chains with the Jax, the Ornn, the Cassiopeia, and the Taric even.
Yeah. Bot lane is definitely in the favor of Geynksters. Is that side?
Yeah, Geynksters, yeah.
Yeah, Geynksters definitely has a better bot lane. Teemo is gonna be fun to watch. We're gonna have a lot of pressure, a lot of pressure. Either pressure, or it's just gonna be dominance in the top lane from Teemo. Either he's gonna get camped by Trundle and he's gonna stomp. He's just gonna stomp the Ornn on his own, or he's gonna get camped by Jax and just die. I don't think Ornn's gonna beat him in lane.
We do see that TP coming out from Echo, but Cassiopeia is taking that Ignite. So the Geynksters team does have a little bit more global presence than Frostwolves, but Ornn does have that ultimate, and it is pretty big ranged. And Twitch can pop up out of nowhere all the time. I'd like to see pink wards being purchased a lot with the Geynksters team to try and like spot Twitch coming in for those flanks, because especially with Cassiopeia's ult, they're not gonna line up in a way that works for Twitch. They line up in a way that works like if he comes in for a flank, you know what I mean?
Oh, I just realized something about their bot lane. If Taric stuns while Twitch is in stealth, it's an invisible stun.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's how the interaction works. If Twitch goes into stealth and walks up, Taric can randomly stun. And if they don't know about the interaction, they can get an early kill so well, and it's gonna be really funny to watch.
I'd love to see if even Frostwolves knows about that. But that'd definitely be a really interesting thing to see. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that go up. The problem is though, I think even if like a good stun comes out, Lucian and Alistar are so strong. I feel like unless the Frostwolves bot lane gets ahead, like somehow with the jungle, with an invade, with mid, like I feel like they'll have a really rough time finding good places to fight and winning those fights. Until at least 6.
Yeah. I don't know. This game's gonna be interesting for sure. The mid lane, the double TP from mid lane, or double TP from Geynksters. You got healing that. Yeah, red side has definitely the lane advantage, like anywhere from 1 through 4. I think red side definitely will win. Maybe if they're like actually 1 through 5. I think maybe when level 6 hits, Frostwolves can win. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, a lot of it will depend on how they choose to play early, and if they respect the fact that Lucian can kill you at level 2. You know what I mean? Like if Alistar lands a combo on Twitch, and like they don't play it well, Alistar's taking Ignite, and Lucian does a lot of damage, and he hits a lot of auto attacks. Like Lucian has kill pressure as soon as he hits level 2. As soon as he can get that E auto attack, Q auto attack, mixed with a huge CC chain with Alistar and Ignite. I'd like to see how Trundle goes about doing that as well. We might be able to see an early gank from Trundle to try and burn some sums.
And as we're jumping out of spectator delay and into loading screen here. I asked you this last time, but what do you think the win conditions are for blue side this time? Not red side.
The win conditions for blue side, I think for Frostwolves, if Twitch can get to his 4 items where he literally appears out of nowhere and explodes the whole team, I feel like that's really good mixed with all of the CC that Cassiopeia, Jax, Taric, and Ornn can put out. Mostly the 3 in the top side of the map, and like Taric with the beautiful peel. As for the red team, I feel like it'd be the same thing. It'd be like the way Lucian can
I'm glad Lucian took press the attack, because I've been seeing some Lucian take Conqueror in my games, and it's really weird. It's,
I feel like it could. It has potential to be good.
It works, but it doesn't.
Yeah, it works, but it's not. It doesn't work because there's press the attack instead.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy coming out in the runes. Actually, Teemo doesn't have resolve, and I feel like
that's okay, to be honest.
Yeah, it probably will be okay because Ord should be able to bully him that much. Other than that though, I don't think anything is too crazy, too special. I don't know. I'm interested to see how Frostwolves plays the early bot lane.
Honestly, I'm not really interested in like any of that. I just want to see this Teemo. I want to see how Teemo does.
Of course you do. Who doesn't want to see what Teemo has to offer up in the top lane, dude?
It's either Teemo's gonna pop off and carry, or Teemo's gonna be the Haunter. Big Haunter versus I think it's Energy. What is it? I can't remember, but they just lost.
This is gonna be an interesting game for sure.
Come on, don't Resident Sleeper Teemo.
Don't Resident Sleeper Teemo.
Chat Resident Sleeper. He's poggers, dude.
This loading screen is Resident Sleeper. Holy moly.
And the funny thing is about this about Geynksters top laner is Teemo's nowhere on there. This is definitely an interesting. Oh wait, is this an E sub?
Yeah, I don't know if the top lane is an E sub, but they do have two.
Oh, maybe because he's not on their starting roster, so he must.
So yeah, he's probably an E sub then for sure. But here we are. The teams are spawning into the Summoner's Rift. We have Frostwolves on the blue side. We have Geynksters on the red side. The barriers are going down and they're off. Looks like Geynksters is actually going to be sending 5 down for that from possibly an invade.
Oh no, never mind. Teemo's is number 1. Teemo's is most played champion. He has 89 Teemo games. Yeah, okay.
He has 89 Teemo games. We should disqualify him immediately.
I can respect that. I can respect him.
You can
Teemo.
Respect that? I disqualify him.
No. I can respect him playing Teemo in 5s. Because Teemo in 5s is really hard.
Fair enough, but those shrooms, if they can get baited into those shrooms, like as I was saying with the pink wards, like if Twitch runs into a shroom while he's like going to chase or try and get around to flank with his ulti with his Q, it could be really devastating for Frostwolves because like they think Twitch is gonna be here, but he hit 3 shrooms and he has to either back or he's just getting there really slowly.
Yeah, I'm definitely. Oh god, I just want this game to be like already 10 minutes in, so Teemo can have items.
It's really interesting that Teemo actually is Teemo's actually standing by his tower. If Frostwolves had chosen to try and invade that red and steal it, it would have been free. For all of you solo queue players out there, top laners, ward red, ward blue. Do it.
I'll chat to great place. Teemo just said, my master emote is bound to my ult. Whenever I place a shoe, I flash my emote. I assume he has mastery 7. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. People that do that, it's so satisfying to just beat them in lane. I run into Garens that put it on their Q and on their E.
Yeah, I used to have one where whenever I would go in with Alistar, I used to main Alistar. It would say you can't milk those as soon as I smashed.
Oh, that's amazing. Every time on your Q. Oh, and Echo looking for a trade in the mid lane. Oh, and he cancels the auto on the Cassio. Phase rush proc and just going back to farming. Ooh,
Anyway,
Trundle's
so-
gonna run into Jax here.
Oh, Trundle is.
Scuttle.
Yeah, they're gonna be contesting
Oh,
for
Jax is
Scuttle.
engaging on
Cassiopeia
Trundle.
does.
Cassio walking up.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
Trundle's
walks
just gonna run up and
up.
give it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, Cassio lane priority, made it up there before. Jax is gonna take the Scuttle.
Jax is gonna get both. He was able to get that bot side
Oh,
Scuttle.
he was. That's so good for Jax.
For
Jax,
sure.
Jax went red Scuttle, Scuttle blue. Unless he's gonna go do bolts, which I believe he.
The skirmish in the bot lane. Lucian's pretty low. So what they did actually was Taric solo leashed Jax, and Twitch was pushing the lane and got that early level 2. So it's
Oh,
really
he is. Yeah, he's half a level ahead of Taric right now.
yeah he's ahead of he's just ahead in general, and it's making it
Oh wait, no,
sort
he
of
is. There's 7 minions there, 6 minions
Yeah.
there. Yeah, there's 2 waves that are gonna be there. That
So it's-
Twitch is XP on.
yeah it's making it
Oh,
a
and
little bit
Teemo
hard
trading
for
top lane.
yeah making it hard for them to do that. But actually there's an engage on the bot lane. Taric is going to die first blood to Alistar.
Twitch looking to pick up a kill and and nothing happens. They just back off and Red Side gets first blood, ignite blown. Both of Taric's sons and Twitch's heal. That was an amazing trade for the Red Side. Only having to burn Lucian ignite. Lucian goes on the Twitch, dashes in and doesn't get. He procs PTA, gets him really low, and then he backs off.
Yeah, Twitch not having to burn any sums on that little re-engage from Lucian after the fact. So it's still pretty good for him. But Echo is actually going in pretty hard on this Cassiopeia.
Box a 3-tap. Oh, gets the 3-tap 2 more autos and just backs off, runs away. So
Yeah,
that's
he's
a good
not
enough
going
trade.
for anything else on that. But Cassiopeia forced to back on that. She's gonna lose out on a lot of those minions. She does not have the TP either. Echo
Ooh,
does.
I like this on the bot lane. They both picked up an early Oracle lens. And I believe that's gonna be I think that's gonna be a longsword. What is it? A longsword Vamsept? No. Oh, he's gonna go potion. Oh no. Oh, that was all his gold. Huh. Wait, I'm confused. I could have sworn he was at 1.4k. Oh, never mind. The 500. I was looking at the wrong spot. Okay. Never mind. My bad. Yeah, just backing out, coming back to lane with it. Really good sustain on the Lucian with the Vampiric Scepter. The lifesteal is going to be so crucial.
And
Especially
I did say that Cassiopeia had to back, but I forgot about her super sustain as well. Jack's looking
Yeah.
for a gank on this Teemo though. The Ornn
he's like I
is-
said, he's trying. Oh, and he's gonna walk in the trap bush, which is warded. Teemo's gonna know to run. Yeah. Oh, Teemo isn't running.
Teemo is gonna maybe get caught out. He does have to burn the flash, get a little bit of damage off on the
Jack
Jack,
health on the Jax.
but nothing else coming from that. Teemo does burn flash, though Jax might want to be looking for another play, but it looks like Echo's gonna be roaming up into that top lane. Might run into Jax. Nope, they're not gonna see each other, but oh my god, did that catch him? No, it didn't. Ornn has no idea Echo is coming top, but Teemo is still really low, so it's nothing too crazy is going to be coming out from that. Just a decent amount of damage, but Trundle is going to be looking for a gank in that bot lane. Knows that the Taric doesn't have any sums. Twitch immediately flashes away. He doesn't want any of that.
Yeah. That was. I don't know if he could have made it out there without a flashing, but I think the safer call definitely is just a flash there.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, like, if that Alistar, like, if the pillar hit him back and Alistar got the combo off like he just did, but the stun will catch on to Alistar, but he flashes forward to get that stun off, but nothing else
Takes
is
2
going to
tower
come
shots
from
and
that.
nothing happened. Lucian W gets blocked by the minion.
That's really, really unfortunate, but Ornn drops the ult on Teemo. Teemo is
Call
very
the
low,
forge god.
flashes forward.
Goes in the tower.
Whoa!
He
That was
backward.
a really interesting play coming up from Ornn, but he was able to pick up that kill anyways.
Notice how when Teemo plays that mushroom, flash the Mastery 7 emote. I believe it was Mastery 7.
Echo might be looking for a dive on the Ornn. Ornn is pretty low. Teemo does have that TP, and Ornn does have to back. And
Look
Ornn
at
doesn't have
Teemo's
the TP.
CS lead.
I would
he's
imagine
doing
Teemo's
a
supposed
really,
to. Yep.
he's doing a really good job. And then Echo, that's really surprising. The fact that and Echo goes on to the Casio, but
Echo.
he's down a level, procs electrocute in his 3-pack, and half health the Casio. But that's not a problem for Cassio. She can just eat the minions and heal back up. Whatever.
Yeah, but that is a lot of damage. Jax is hovering around this bot side, but the Lucian and the Alistar are back at base, so nothing will come from that.
Yeah.
Echo, though. Echo is doing a lot of damage to this Cassiopeia.
Yeah, the thing about Echo, because he has the Hextech Revolver right now, if he had Ignite, the kill pressure he would have is insane. But he opted for the TP to be more helpful towards his team, which I think it's beneficial in Echo to be able to help in roam, and TPing back to lane. And also, there's always the fact that you can always back and you can ult back if you're like only backing to buy items and like regenerate like quarter health. You can always back and then immediately ult after, which is really cool. I like that aspect of Echo.
Yeah, but the blue team was trying to get some damage down on that dragon, but they did get forced off by the Echo pressure.
Yeah, Jax is there.
With Echo, my friend was telling me about it. Actually, wait, Jax, Echo is going in a little hard. Does get ACC, not able to get that ulti off. That was crazy.
He got caught by the Tearing Dazzle. That's so unfortunate.
That was definitely a really ambitious engage. Like, he had no vision of the jungle, and he knew that Taric wasn't there, and he also knew that Jax and Taric had just been taking Dragon. So going in there was really risky, and it definitely did not pay off. But actually, looks like they're going to be going for a dive on this Twitch. He's taking very low, drops the heal, but Taric Alistar rather drops the Ignite, and Lucian flashes forward to get that kill. Meanwhile, Trundle is on that dragon, and Taric is just getting back into bot lane. Decent plays coming out from Geynksters bot lane. That was a really, really, really well done dive.
Yeah, definitely. I love this team mode. He's great, man. 22 CS lead. Lucian's running away with 12 CS lead right now. Echo's also having a 12 CS lead.
It looks like Jax is actually going to be trying to contest this dragon 1v3. He
flash.
fails the flash, but Alistar W's him away. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Ornn is going for a trade on Teemo. Nothing else is going to come from that. The dragon does go over to the red team.
Oh, Twitch is in stealth. Let's see if they do it.
Yeah, they don't do it. Alistar looking for that engage on the Twitch. Isn't bashing, but he still gets that ult off.
Tarek is in W. Tarek is in W to... He's still W to Jax.
Yeah, that's really weird, but Echo's starting to lose trades in this mid lane. He did fall behind or lose a little bit of his lead.
Trundle's going down ball and Twitch into stealth. Oh, Tarek finally does it.
Oh, the W doesn't find its mark.
The combo, it didn't go. Oh, that's so... The headbutt didn't go.
Yeah, we was not able to find that combo. So
I think that would have been a kill.
From that.
Twitch doesn't have flashes. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, that definitely would have been a kill for sure.
I think he has flash in like literally 10 seconds, if more. The sliver, yeah, I think he's flashing right now.
This Echo is low on mana. Looks like he.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, but actually, Cassio is going in really hard on this Echo.
Echo has ult.
Echo isn't gonna go in. Echo is low on. Yeah, he's a little too low on mana for that one.
Yeah, Echo has TP in 5 seconds, so I think he's just gonna TP back to lane. But honestly, no, I don't think he should. I think he should walk back. I don't think Cassio can. he ulted back.
He ulted back, yeah.
Yeah, like I said.
Like you were saying.
That was a bit. I think he should have just walked speed. He has no mana. That's a great. Yeah, and he's just gonna get shoved in the lane now. Yeah, that was a really bad choice by Echo.
Yeah, it's like there was no reason. Like he did not need to get back quickly.
No.
So, like Cassio was pushing the lane, and worst case scenario, he could have TP'd. But ulting back to try and get there as quick as possible is costing him so much, because now he's getting shoved in and he doesn't have that ulting. But Trundle is going to be going for that gank in the mid lane, and meanwhile in the bot lane, Taric is getting jumped on. Alistar flashes to get
Cassio
that
pops his ult. Cassio missed the ult. Did she miss the ult?
No, she landed the ult. She got.
I was looking
both of them. Yeah.
Oh, and Tarek
headbutt.
Just in time. Oh, misses the pulverize.
Orin forced to flash away from that Teemo. That's really annoying. That Mastery 7 flash too. Holy moly. The score is pretty even right now. The red team is up about just over 1k right here. But it feels to me like they're playing even, but first tower actually is going to go over to the Lucian and Alistar, which is really,
Yeah.
Switch.
Like I said, oh wow.
That could have been really close.
Switch was dead.
Yeah.
Like I said, this bot lane, with the Ignite, they have so much kill pressure. It's nice to see, even though that Teemo got solo kills, he still has lane pressure, and honestly, I'd still say he's winning lane.
Well, he is up a few CS
20,
on this
15, and he just increases the lead by more with the shroom that he plays. Oh, and they popped
But then they did find the catch on the Terror.
The Twitchy coming through with the
Actually, Echo is going really hard on this Cassio. Cassio is very low on HP. I don't think she has the ult up quite yet, but not able to find the kill.
Oh, and Twitch pops his ult, but blinded by Teemo, cannot get to the Teemo. Twitch pops ult, throwing down a shroom, showing him what's up, that he's Mastery 7. Just get out of my lane. And I think
Jax is going to be going for a gank. Oh no, he got spotted by all of those wards.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, this bot lane switched up to the top lane. They're trying to go for something. Ornn might be getting dove here. Yeah, he is. Alistar drops the stun proc and the ulti, and that's going to be a kill going over to Lucian on that Ornn in the top lane, and that should be tower falling soon. Ornn does not have that TP up, and we know that the Cassiopeia is not taking TP, and Jax is on the bottom half of the map. Looks like both junglers are looking for a gank in the mid. Echo does have to flash away from the Cassiopeia.
Jax can't get to the Echo and misses a stun, and Lucian and Alistar are just gonna take the top lane tower, as there's no one there to stop him. Ornn is dead. Wait, who killed Ornn? Where'd he die? Did he die?
Ornn got killed by Lucian and Alistar in the top.
Ah, yeah. I blanked out. Okay, thanks. The Echo is TPing back to mid lane. These Echo calls have been really questionable. I like the build. I like the portable first item. I think it's really good. It's a really good way to help you get onto people, especially when they have move speed.
Yeah, no.
They know where Teemo is.
They know where he's at, but Echo's going in really hard and gets that Teemo out.
He just had to save Teemo because they knew where Teemo was. That was a really bad call by Teemo.
Yeah, but they got they did get the ulti out from Twitch as well, which is really important on Twitch. Twitch does a lot of damage with that ulti. It helps them so much.
The macro calls by Geynksters, Jesus. Call them Geynksters. Geynksters are really interesting. They just gave up so much CS bot lane off of that wave. It's not the end of the world just because of the fact that they have the 2k gold lead, sorry.
But Alistar actually might be caught out here. He does get stunned up by the Jax and the Taric. The rest of the red team is running away. He's probably going to die. Taric drops the ulti, but Ornn drops the ulti as well. Looks like they're going to be going for more. The knockup catches onto Teemo and Lucian, but Lucian able to E out, and that's going to be 2 for 0.
Lucian pops on just to clear the wave. The call of the floor, so helpful for the side of the Frost Wolves. It definitely got them that kill on the Teemo.
Yeah, that was a really, really, really well done fight by Frost Wolves. Getting that catch onto the Alistar and being able to find more at the same time. It was really well played by them, and especially it was really well timed as well because Echo was in that bot lane, clearing the waves so that the tower wouldn't fall. Just decent things happening around the map. The Geynksters is still up in gold by just under 1k now.
Yeah, about a 900. Oh no, yeah, it's about 1,000-ish, give or take.
They are doing a bit of a better job with those towers, and they do have that dragon secure, and their farm is better in all of the lanes except for the support role, I guess.
Well, no, Alistar is winning. Alistar is up by 1. Every lane is winning in CS.
Yeah, that's what I said. Every lane's winning in CS for Geynksters. That's what I meant.
Oh, I heard except tower.
Oh, I didn't even know you could E over that, but Kazio does have to flash away. She's taking a lot of damage.
Emo
The
with the
poison
lead.
should heal her, and Echo has ult to get out. That was a
No, Echo's dead. Echo failed that the E. That's a really hard E to make. He shouldn't have risked that.
He got it the first time, but he did not quite get it the second time, so that's going to be Rift Herald, but that's still going to be Rift Herald, sorry. Going over to Geynksters, probably.
He was just
It's on that backside. Twitch is really low.
Rift Herald goes over to red side, I believe. Yeah, Rift Herald went to red side.
Did go over to the red side. Jax now in the fight does land the stun onto 2 before he got pulled or headbutt outed. But oh my god, the Ornn knockup will catch all 3, forcing the red team, Geynksters out of the pit. But they were able to pick up the... Were they able to pick up the Herald? Yeah, looks like.
Yeah.
It's
That
done.
Rift Herald was really needed for Geynksters. They're slowly gonna start falling out of this game with the Ornn scaling. Teemo's not gonna be able to kill Ornn anymore. He has Spear Visage, and he has... Oh no, he does not have Merc Treads yet. I hope he's smart enough to realize that he needs Merc Treads. Even though there is actually no, I think Tabby's is probably better now that I think about it.
Yeah, this Lucian is getting pretty big. Like,
I don't think it's for the
he's
Lucian.
2-0-1 right
It's
now.
not just for Lucian. Like, Lucian is an auto attacker. Echo does do auto attack damage. Twinel's an auto attacker. Teemo is an auto attacker.
Yeah, that's fair. Ninja Tabby is probably the best way to go in this game for him. But we do see the Merc Treads on the Jax, probably so that he can be like unblinded faster, or like when he's running through those shrooms or whatever. Oh, that ward isn't going to be spotted by that control ward. The blue team now trying to get that mid tower down. Meanwhile, Trundle and Echo are splitting in the side lanes. So actually, look, the blue team is definitely going to be trying to go for a fight here. Trundle does not have TP, and Echo's TP is now up. So the blue team has to make a decision. They can either go for this fight or clear the top lane, and Ornn is actually going top to clear out the Echo and contestant. So that's that. Trundle now mid. Looks like they're going to be trying to get that mid tower down now that Ornn's gone. But the Frost Wolves do have 4 mid as well to try and contest that. Herald was spawned in the mid lane now.
That tower is gonna die. It's
Oh, it's so close. There drops the ulti. Looks like there's gonna be a... Oh my god, that Alistar knocked up 3. But
the Fortune knocked up 4 people.
Oh my god, that Ornn ult was insane. Twitch doing so much damage in the backside. Not gonna be able to find too much else though, because he was forced to flash out by the zone from Lucian. But now they're chasing. Nothing else coming from that. That was beautifully fought from both teams, starting with Alistar knocking up 3 and then Ornn knocking up 4. Just absolutely outstanding from both teams. I think that was a 2 for 2 or a 2 for 1 in favor of the blue team.
Yeah, that was a really good trade. Little fights like these are definitely what's gonna make Frost Wolves be able to win this game. If they don't take fights like this at any possible time that they can, they're not gonna win this game.
I feel like if Twitch, I don't understand why Twitch went Blade. It's like I get it, Blade is really good, but I feel like if he had Stormracer, like if he was critting there and he was doing more damage, he could have gotten so many kills. Like when the rest of Geynksters were running away, he was on that backside, not getting focused at all, and he was just sitting there smacking 3 of them so much.
Yeah, no, that Call the Forge God came in clutch for the side of Frost Wolves. Twitch definitely came in clutch with the spray and pray, I believe it's called now, not rat-a-tat-tat. Yeah, spray and pray.
Spray and pray.
I miss rat-a-tat-tat. That was a great ability name. Ooh, Cassio did not go for double scaling.
Looks like
I
this.
don't know
Yeah,
how
the
to feel
sword's
about
going
that.
in. Echo trying to trade out some damage, but he loses that trade really, really hard. The red team is 5 strong, probably going to be looking for this second Mountain Drake. The blue team does want to contest this, though, really, really bad.
What do you think about the Cassio's build though? Going tier first item and not tier Roa, tier upgrade. Because I feel like it can be good, but Roa just gives so much tankiness that no other item does.
Yes, I definitely agree, but that
Oh, for the
shield...
fight.
The fight,
the
oh my god, Trundle is going in really, really hard. Twitch is still on that backside. He's still invisible, but Alistair will be able to knock up a few people. Health bars are very, very low.
Teemo's
Twitch is
just
doing so much damage, but
Teemo
Ocean
needs to start
is
going to the box.
zoning
They need to
off.
focus the bot lane. They're all focusing
Dude.
the Ornn. Ornn's dead. I think
Oh my god, he
either
does
need-
flash, but that's...
they
He
need to
does
kill the dragon.
still die. Health bars were really low. That's gonna be a
Wow.
2 for 3, or sorry, a 1 for 3 in favor of
Yeah.
Geynksters now,
That
though.
was really good. The blue side, they're having a hard time killing a lot of the people just because of the orientation of the comps. Like Echo can be really hard to kill. They weren't focusing Teemo there. Teemo was just sitting and autoing.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, Twitch wasn't being focused either, and I go back to yes, he has Blade, but there's 2 tanks on that team, and they're not focusing you. Like, Trundle and Alistair are not ever on Twitch. So I don't understand why he opted for the Blade of the Ruined King and not a crit item. Like, if he had those crits there, and in that previous fight, he could be doing so much damage.
I don't think Lucian definitely. Wait, are you talking about Twitch or Lucian?
Twitch.
Oh, okay, yeah, Twitch maybe. I was gonna say Lucian definitely should build crit. I think he shouldn't.
No,
he shouldn't-
Lucian's
He
building.
shouldn't have a zeal. He shouldn't have a zeal right now. He should be going into an Essence Reaper.
Yeah, for sure. The Essence Reaper, maybe he just doesn't like it that much, but Echo looking for that engage, not gonna find it. He's gonna back out. Smart play. I don't know if Trundle wants to try and get that dragon. The rest of his team, though, is hovering around that Baron mid area. Twitch is about to show in the bot lane, and like, that could be really bad for Frost Wolves if they decide to try and pick him off or go for a fight while he's there.
Yeah.
He's roaming down really quickly, so they are essentially out of time to try and get that fight, the 5v3 that they wanted.
This Cassio is gonna be really squishy compared to like most Cassios you play against. I understand she went Rylai. She already has tier sack, which I think she did at like 21 minutes. That's really, really good for a Cassio. And I think that's only because she opted for the Archangel Swords, doubling the mana stack from 4 to 8.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and that's gonna be a massive shield. But actually, no, it won't be as big just because it absorbs your current mana.
Yeah, and that Mountain Drake took in freely for Geynksters.
Gangsters, yeah,
So
they
they're
have
gonna-
double mountain, but as you see, Frostwolves are heading up to Baron.
Frostwolves are heading to Baron, and actually there is no vision on Baron. They
Oh.
have the idea, but Twitch is not gonna try and go in there. That Alistair is really, really scary next to a Lucian who's 3-0. They're just clearing wards now. They're gonna try and maybe go for this tower. They're sitting 4 strong. Jax isn't exactly far, but he is not close either. This mid tower should fall uncontested, which is really weird to me. It didn't fall, but the Taric drops the ult, and it did fall, but Twitch is caught out in a really bad spot, trying to do everything he can. Not going to be able to find any kills, though. Jack's going to get on that flank, and Ornn is here too, but the Cassiopeia landed her ult on 4 people, combined with the Ornn. Ulti,
Oh
that
my
was
God.
a crazy fight.
That was an amazing fight for
Cassiopeia.
Frostwolves. That was the Cassiopeia with the amazing ult and that W to make none of them be able to use any form of dashes or flash. That was such a good Cassio W. And on top of that, that Call of the Forge God knocking at the remaining 3 people, and then he E'd forward and he hit the fallen tower, which knocked at the one remaining person who was still alive. And then that was just very well played by Frostwolves. That was really impressive to see the teamwork. And Echo's going in to try to steal a Baron. And he ulted out Tarek. He ulted out a couple seconds too early. He had a chance to steal that.
Yeah, it was close. It was close.
Jax didn't have smite.
Jax didn't have smite. Wow,
that was risky.
That could have gone really, really bad.
Tarek ended up getting that. Either that or he smited early and he missed his smite. Which I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he did that. Which probably isn't the benefit of the doubt. Because it means he missed smite. It's okay though.
That's okay. You know what? Baron still went over to the Frostwolves, so everything is fine. I love seeing that mastery emote on that Teemo. Echo.
It's great.
Echo is split pushing. I think he had TP in that fight, which I don't know if there was much more that he could have done, especially because they did get that early kill on Twitch, so it looked like a fight win. But Echo looks like he's gonna get caught out here. He doesn't have the ultimate, and Twitch, and they are sandwiching him, but he does have that flash. Nice flash though, coming out from Twitch. Beautiful play. Derek able to steal that kill though. I'm really happy that he's carrying.
Honestly, I think that was really I don't think that was a necessary flash from Twitch. There was no way Echo was making that alive. Look, honestly. Oh, Cassio is shredding.
Oh my god, Cassio's damage.
Insane. Flashes from both Teemo and Trundle.
Beautifully well done. This Cassio is starting to pop off really, really hard. That ulti was definitely not. Once she gets Leandry's, that's gonna hurt. Because that Leandry's damage is gonna be doubled because of the Rylai's slow. Because the damage is doubled to anyone who is CC in any form. Slows, stuns, anything. So
they're just looking to push it down. They're just looking to push it down mid right now, with their remaining Baron buff, which is a little bit more than halfway done.
Twitch is also splitting on that bot side, which it could be bad. But Echo might be getting caught out here. He will not be able to get CC chain. Does end up burning the ulti though, because he doesn't have that flash. Twitch is trying to roam back up because they are looking for those 2 top towers.
This game is going really well for Frostwolves, despite the fact that they don't have the double mountain, and I bet they really wish they did, especially with this Baron. They would definitely be able to just shred towers as fast as they would want to.
Yeah, but they do have that gold lead now. I do remember Geynksters did have that gold lead based on the objectives that they had, but not the kills. But now they are up 4 kills and are caught up in towers. So they do have that gold lead, but another beautiful Cassiopeia ult chain with that Ornn ulti. Absolutely outstanding.
When we were talking about win conditions, we didn't even think about their Wombo combo with the castle and then the Ornal and then the Twitch spray and pray in the back. Jack's trying to jump on Lucian, but Lucian just jumped. He waits like, no, get away from me.
But yeah, like I said in Champion Select, like those Cassiopeia ults chaining the CC with the Ornn, and when the Jax is here, the Jax, it's just insane. Like Ornn. Holy, that Ornn damage on the Lucian, zoning him out. Alistar is
the Alistar. He's so tanky.
That ulti? Oh my god, I cannot believe Alistar didn't die there.
You get so many resistance, and I believe that's gonna be an inhib down. And I think that can be, no, it's not gonna be an inhib, but I think if Jax gets greedy enough, he could possibly get. No, he's smart. He's not gonna risk his life for an inhib tower.
Yeah, they're gonna be looking for that last drag.
Look at that big bot wave.
They're gonna be looking for that last mountain drake before the elders start spawning. I wonder if if Geynksters will try and contest this for that 3rd mountain. Doesn't look like it. Ornn is in that top lane and Cassiopeia is backing, but they were able to clear that dragon really, really quick. And now Geynksters just trying to push out these waves, trying to salvage this game, scrap their way back, see if they can get something going for themselves with farm. Actually, this Alistair and Teemo are playing pretty far up the mid lane. I wonder, they might be able to get caught here. Call of the Forge God is available right now. And they do see Echo on the bot side. They don't know that Lucian isn't there though. They don't see Lucian. Echo splitting in that bot lane. Jax is going to be going down there to answer the split push. Actually, they're going to be roaming down to try and catch out this Echo and then maybe go for some other stuff. They have no idea. Echo.
Wow, this
Echo is
really
backing.
strong.
Oh, but Jax did see it, but he's not
sweeper.
going to be going for it. The sweeper did catch on the Echo, but they just decided not to go for it.
Yeah, that was really interesting.
That was interesting.
I really like this cast. Now that I think about it, this cast's build isn't as bad as I originally said it. What it was, she didn't go double scaling, but she's doing a lot of damage. And she's gonna go Morellonomicon, which is gonna give her Magic Pen. And I can only assume she's gonna go maybe Void Staff Death Cap, which is gonna be an insane amount of AP. And
Yeah,
you're gonna have so much Magic Pen.
Yeah, it's like all of that Magic Pen. However, she doesn't even have to build boots too, so she can get 6 items that just make her do so much damage. And not have to sacrifice that move speed to get out from the chase, the Echo.
Yeah.
Echo actually is splitting now in that top side. I don't like this Echo split as much. Just like I feel like he isn't getting what he needs to be getting, and his team is still losing. But Call of the Forge Guard used. He's only going to be able to. He's going to find 2 actually turrets with that stun, but able to find some damage with the Cassiopeia. Not going to be able to stun anybody up, but everybody is dropping so low for Geynksters. This is so bad. Echo is backing to try and get back to the base.
He canceled his TP. He didn't want to TP because he knew he would just die. And that's probably going to be an inhib for the side of Frost Wolves. My boys at the Frost
Yeah,
Wolves
they're going to be
repping.
splitting half in for that inhib, and the other half are going to be trying to get that inhib. And actually, Lucian might be caught here. He does have to burn the flash, but that doesn't matter. He's still dead. Echo trying to get some decent trade damage in, not going to be enough. Twitch might try and get that kill, not going to be able to find it, but that's going to be 2 inhibs down at least for Geynksters. Will they grieve for a Nexus Tower? Probably not. Yeah, no, they're getting out.
Yeah.
They want that Baron.
They're smart. They've been playing really.
Yeah, there's no reason for them to try and force Nexus Towers.
Honestly, I liked Jack's build. I know it's off tank, but I don't think that he really needs to go full tank because of the fact that he has the Ornn, who is so tanky. He has
And
Tarn,
Eric too,
who has
yeah.
so many heals, who has all the shields with the lock-in, and he has his ult, which for 3 seconds you can't be damaged.
Looks like the Geynksters team is going to be trying to force something here. They do not have Lucian yet, but it's basically do or die right
Call
here.
of the Forge God is up.
Call of the Forge God is up.
Colonel is
Cassiopeia's
not
ulti is up too, and it will catch
Call the
Austin
Forge
too, but Forge God will not be able to find anybody, but that's going to be
Echo.
3 members down. Echo has to flash away. Lucian is coming, but the Baron should be able to go down over to the Frost Wolves team. They're going for it. Echo, so close to dying. Lucian goes in, but he's gonna fall for that.
Dead.
That's
I
probably.
don't know if you saw, but that was extremely well played by Jax. He jumped over the wall and he used the blast cone to avoid Echo ult, to avoid the dying. That was extremely well played by Jax. I have to give props to him. And then after that, he landed his smite and got the Baron. Perfect.
Honestly, I think Frost Wolves could have just ended there if they ran it down, but looks like they're going to be going for all of those towers, everything possible.
I think they just wanna clean it out, like have a clean win.
Yeah. No, you know what? I guess you're right. Like, there's no reason for them to try and force the win. Like,
Yeah.
like if it takes too long, then they might have to start doing some dirty stuff. But like, they're just gonna be pushing in that bot lane, trying to get supers in every lane.
Yeah, because they have Baron, so if they get supers in every lane, they can just walk in the base and buff all their minions. And it doesn't matter at that point. Unless you have insane wave clear or you somehow just clean ace in a fight, you win. The game's over.
Yeah, like there's so little that Geynksters can do right here. Like Baron empowered minions, stacking 5 bots, and
Twitch
you've got
is so
2
strong.
open inhibs. You have 2 open inhibs and only 1 Nexus tower.
Yeah, no,
They
no,
need to be
Cass-
5 down here.
I think Cass is going Death Cap next item. Either Death Cap or Spellbinder, which both of them are so strong. But I don't think we'll get to that. We may not even get to that point of the game.
I mean, waves are gonna start pushing in on the mid and the top, and that's just what they have to wait for. Like Jax is going into that top to try and backdoor that last Nexus tower down.
Yeah, and Lucian's going to respond. He has to. They can't.
Somebody has to.
Leave no one to respond to this. The game's just gonna end.
Now Geynksters is 3, and they should be looking for an engage. A beautiful stun from Tarek, and Call of the Forge God will not find anybody, but that's 2 down for Geynksters. Looks like it's gonna be 3. Echo is running for his life. Yeah, and Echo's gonna fall.
Echo's gonna fall.
That's gonna be the second Nexus tower, and shortly after the Nexus will fall, there is nothing left Geynksters can do. GG for the Frost Wolves.
GG Frost Wolves. That was really clean. I think everyone on that team played extremely well and did their part in the game to contribute to the win. I don't think there was anyone lacking who got carried. Like they all played their part, and I don't think without all 5 of them helping and playing the role that I don't think they would have won that game.
Yeah, everybody on that team played extremely well. But if you had to, who would you give the MVP to?
I was gonna ask that. Come on. Okay, so honestly, I know Cassio is all fancy with like the 9-1-11 score, but honestly, I actually give it to Ornn. His Call of the Forge Gods were just so good. He got a 4-man knockup at one point that won his team the fight just right off of that. He got one that was a 3-man, and then he forward got that. He won his team that fight with the help of the Cassio. Like the amount of CC he put on, the amount of brittle damage I bet he did was insane.
I was gonna say something similar to that. I do think that the Cassiopeia deserves all but 1 props just based on the fact that it was her ulti, that 4-man ulti in that mid lane that started to turn the game. Like it was that fight where they started to gain their gold lead and with the Call of the Forge God to follow up. But I honestly, my last prop probably would go to that Alistar. That Alistar played extremely well. I only can recall like 1 or 2 times where he got caught out, but like in every fight, knocking up 3-4 people.
Yeah.
It was just like they were so behind and they didn't have the damage necessary to play off of it enough. But like it was, I don't know. I think Alistar played very well as well.
Yeah, definitely. Congratulations to Frost Wolves pulling out the win in a 38-minute game. Twitch was definitely ignored. Ornn did really good CC, and then Cassio just played Cassio and did whatever she wanted.
Yeah, Cassio was 9-1. She could.
Yeah.
If somebody was on her screen, they were gonna die.
Yeah, and then Tarek ult was so good, and then
yeah, Tarek's ult were on point.
Jack was really nice at helping with the stuns and just running people down. Overall, it was a really good gameplay by Frostwolves. Early game was really good by Geynksters as well. I definitely give them props for that.
Teemo did a lot of damage.
Teemo did second, third most in the game.
Yeah, it was a really great game played by both teams. Congratulations to Frostwolves for picking up that victory. That's
our last game for the night, so GG's to everyone who played, and thank you for tuning into the stream. And best of luck to anyone who plays next week. Thanks for watching.